There was some sort of a problem, Mr. Wilson, when you were at the house, and there was a temporary restraining order that was granted to you.
Correct, ma'am.
Tell me when and why.
Okay, well, it began with Jeff's drinking problem. It progressed from the time that he moved in. Honestly, when he first moved in, I thought he was a really nice guy. We had lots of good conversation, and I enjoyed spending time talking with him. However, his drinking progressed, and he started to be belligerent, and he started to get in my face and call me names and yell at me, and I had to tell him, you need to stay away from me. I don't want you around me. Just go back out to your garage, leave me alone, you know? I come from a background with some, severe domestic violence.
Don't need all the tributaries.
Well, I'm just trying to let you know. But it started that way with Jeff, and so it progressed. There were threats, to kill me and everybody in the house.
I personally have witnessed, multiple issues in my bedroom where
You were there?
Yes.
Yeah. You lived there?
I did at the time.
Do you not live there anymore?
I no longer do, no.
When did you move out?
I moved out back in August.
Where did you move to?
I moved back to Eagle. That's another city in Idaho. Just lived with my dad for a little bit, get away from the whole situation. I was honestly afraid to be living there. I didn't trust having my girlfriend there by herself with...
So your girlfriend was there?
Correct.
Did your girlfriend move back with you to
Yes,
your dad's
she did.
house? The plaintiff is gone now. Did you move back?
I have not, no.
He's been gone for a while. Why haven't you moved back if you own the house?
I haven't moved back just because I became very used to the new place I was living. I was living with my dad. It made things easy. I have considered moving back. Yes, I do.
You do work that permits you to travel from one city to another?
I do not know.
Well, what kind of work do you do?
I'm just a general manager at fast food.
Okay, so you just got another job in another city.
The city that I lived at was only like 30 minutes, 45 minutes away.
So you maintained the same job?
Correct.
You stayed?
Yes.
Did you ever witness any difficulty between the plaintiff and your other tenant?
I did.
Tell me what you witnessed and when.
I had received numerous reports from residents about Jeff's behavior.
Don't tell me about anything other than...
All right. I went and had a discussion with Jeff because of the reports I was receiving. I was talking to him about, just maintaining peace within the home, not harassing other residents. And at that point, he agreed. We shook hands. He told me that he was just waiting until the end of his lease so he could leave peaceably. He just didn't have a place to go at that point.
When was his lease up?
The end of August. So I was...
When was the temporary protective order granted?
I can tell you that, ma'am.
I don't know the exact date, but it was towards the end of August. In fact, the protection date ended...
August 9th. That's the date it was granted.
May I see the application
You may.
for the protective order?
I know. That's the application and the paper granting it.
When did he ask you to buy meth for him?
That was the day that he got home after he was gone from the house. He was removed from the house by the police, I believe.
When did he ask you to buy meth?
When he came home from there, he
From
asked
where?
me. He didn't ask me. He demanded of me.
No, when?
Ma'am, it was, I don't know the date. It was when he came home from Intermountain Hospital. I don't know.
When were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital temporarily due to all the stress from where I was living.
Just
on my...
No.
I was in
Your application for a protective order, in it, you state that he demanded that you buy meth for him.
That's correct.
You filed this application for a protective order on August the 9th.
That's correct.
I'm asking you, on what date did he ask you to buy meth for him?
A couple of days before that, and maybe a day or two before that, because that was the deciding factor. When he approached me, when I took some trash out to the bin, and I got halfway past his garage door, and he opened it and said, hey, come smoke some with me. And he holds out a bag of meth, and I went, are you out of your mind? And what scared me about the situation that prompted me to go get the protection order is because I almost said yes. I've been in recovery for a long time, and I actually stopped and considered it. And it scared me enough that, he's gonna take me there.
What would make him think that you could get some meth for him?
He and I had several conversations over the months that he was there. He knew my background. I feel like he targeted me because he felt like I was a weakling.
Well, what I'm asking you is, you must have told him at some point that you had a meth problem.
Yeah, I told him that I had a meth problem, absolutely, and that I was a recovering addict, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, my clean date is 6/1 of 17.